Hello everyone, welcome back to Analysis Trends. I'm Rupam. I'm currently a business analyst, and in this video we are going to cover about the technique 2, which is backlog management. In the previous video we have covered the technique 1, which is acceptance and evaluation criteria. These videos are under the section BA techniques, so you can go and watch it all at once anytime. And please go to analysistrends.com/BA techniques in order to find all 50 techniques content readily available there. Okay, so let's move forward, and in this video we are going to discuss about the context of what exactly is a backlog management, and then we'll look at each of them in a meaningful justification and we'll compare that with an example. The purpose or the definition of a backlog management is nothing but to organize and prioritize tasks required for project completion. When to use throughout the development process, especially during sprint planning and backlog refinement. Why to use, ensure that the most important tasks are addressed first and then the team stays focused on delivering value. How to use tool like Jira or Trello to create and manage the backlog. Hold regular backlog grooming meetings with the team. What to remember when you work with backlog management. Continuously refine and adjust the backlog based on changing priorities and feedback from stakeholders. Context where to use. Use in agile development methodologies such as Scrum or Kanban. So, what we have learned here is Jira and Trello are both Atlassian project management tool. Scrum and Kanban are the frameworks of Agile. Agile is a methodology again which have method like frameworks like Scrum and Kanban. Where Scrum is a very different way of working through sprint, which is a time box, and Kanban is an ad hoc way of working with the things. Okay. Next is a meaning. Now, for all the one who have not understand what we just mentioned, this is something for you which is very in simple English words. The reason we use backlog management or the definition is to keep all the project tasks organized, prioritized so that the team knows what to work on next item. Application. When to use backlog management. Use it all the time during development, especially when you do sprint plannings and updating the task list. That is, whatever items you want to do it, you use backlog management. Importance, why we use that. It helps make sure the team is working on the most important task first and stays focused on the delivering of project. Definitely, that's the only reason we use this. How do we use that? We use Zero, Trello, all this what we just mentioned. So the reason we use those tools because those are meant to be used for project management. What to remember, this might be very interesting here because the priorities and the feedback you get from the stakeholders varies. The changes and the feedback you get from the members and the stakeholders varies the priorities. Sometimes the feedback and the changes you get might affect the prioritization that this task dependencies will be greater on the previous task or the next task. So based on the priorities such as dependencies, cost, benefit, timeline, legal, regulator, you need to prioritize the items that you need to do next or do now. Where to use, as I mentioned already, Scrum or Kanban to manage project tasks. Example, we'll use an example here to understand how do we do a backlog management for a real-time order tracking feature, the same feature which we used in the last video in order to understand the acceptance and evaluation criteria. Backlog management for real-time order tracking feature is what we're going to use now. The purpose here is definitely to organize real-time tracking order feature, right? We got a feature and we want to organize and prioritize tasks related to real-time ordering feature throughout the development process, especially during sprint planning and backlog refinement. What exactly is refinement? Refinement is improvement. Now, the scenario here is you got the feature, you got to know what all the things you want to do. Those all items are actually created under backlog, product backlog. That particular product backlog is now organized and prioritized based on what you want to do first and which of the requirement is giving you the benefit. This is done during sprint planning. And what indirectly you're doing? You're doing a backlog refinement. You are improving the requirements and giving a proper granular level information. Ensure the most important tasks are addressed first, right? Now, let's say this feature has three important tasks, out of which the most important task is picked first, and the team is stayed focused on delivering that particular value. We use same Jira tool and hold meetings. That is all fine. We continuously refine and adjust backlog based on changes priority, same, and use an agile methodology like Scrum or Kanban. The only thing you might be seeing here, an example is something different called how do we do that, right? To get information about it, please go to website and you'll be able to see it. So this is all about in this video. So please stay tuned, stay connected. We're gonna cover all the 50 techniques from the Babok video to video, and all this will be added to our playlist called BA Techniques. And you can go and click on the URL, which is analysistrends.com/BA Techniques, which is there in the description as well to look at all 50 techniques at once. And you can filter them based on task you are doing. So thanks for watching this video. Stay connected till the end and stay tuned for next videos as well. Thank you so much for your all efforts and support till now. See you in the next video. Have a good day. Bye bye.